It was an interesting game. I thought, proud of the girls for figuring out a way to come out with a win. I think we can play a lot better. I didn't feel like we played anywhere near to the level of the potential that we should play at, and I'm just really proud of them for figuring out how to win and come out of that game with a win, in spite of a lot of misplays on our part. I didn't think we executed well. I thought Summer pitched a great game. I thought our defense was solid. Um, we just can play better, and I know the girls know they can play better.
Coach, talk about, you normally like being aggressive, and yet you were almost over-aggressive at times today.
Yeah, there's a difference between being aggressive and stupid on the bases, and we were stupid on the bases today, and we just got to calm down. I think it was just over trying. I think everybody was too hyped up, too amped, people trying to do too much, and my message after the game was just breathe deeper. Let's take more breaths. I was amped up. I really got amped up for this game today, and in the first two innings, I was like, breathe. You need to breathe, because I really was. I want to win. Maybe sometimes you can want to win too bad, and I think our kids probably were a reflection of that. And we started out with a steal of third, which is a play of the if the shortstop covers, we go back to second. There's nobody there. We don't keep coming, and we that started it. We kept coming on that play, so now we put ourselves in a hole. That's a play where you should absolutely never get thrown out. And then I think Coach Rob thought that the ball got by the center fielder and sent Raina to second. And center fielder made a good play and cut that off, and it ended up being an easy out at second base. Again, I feel like it's right in front of the fielder. If he sends her, I still think that the fielder has to use the runner. Our base runner has to use her own eyes and call it off at that point and go back to first. And again, it's just a kid really trying to make the right move and run hard. And then when we finally got the lead, I thought Dalton made a really good base running move there at third, because I was going to hold her until I saw the left fielder bobble the ball, and she picked right up on the signal and went home. And a big hit by Lexi Como, by the way. But again, Raina was out in. When I looked around, and she was hung out there between second and third. I think on the cutoff, when they cut it, they bobbled the ball, and that probably held her up a little bit. But with just too many base running mistakes, and then you go into the bottom of the inning, you got 8-9-1, and you've got the two strikes on the 8 hole, and we get an interference call. Lucky to survive those kind of mistakes, and so our bunting, we just didn't execute the bunt game well at all day. There was 3 or 4 bunt situations where we either bunted something out of the zone or bunted too aggressively, didn't handle our bunting well. So I feel like we just tried way too hard, and we've just got to slow down tomorrow and breathe. And I think we'll get in the flow tomorrow, being in a situation.
How much are all those little things magnified when you guys aren't putting up a ton of runs, and how much will it feel that as you guys progress?
Well, when you're in the regional, everything's magnified. And the fact that if you make those kind of mistakes, you're not going to put up very many runs. We run ourselves right out of 2 or 3 innings. I mean, we had a chance to have a leadoff batter on. We had a chance to have first and second with 1 out. Instead, we got 1 runner on with 2 out. We did that like twice. So when you make those kind of mistakes, you actually run yourself out of any opportunity to have a high-scoring game, and you're going to keep the game close. We're just very lucky in the NCAA tournament game to make as many mistakes as we made today, and be able to stay in the winner's bracket.
Summer, Southeast had 5 hitters on their starting lineup that are usually hitting home runs. Can you talk a little bit about the difficulty of the top of the 7 when they were trying to, tie the game out or trying to win?
My game plan doesn't change no matter the hitter. We're never trying to walk anybody, and we're always trying to get ahead, first pitch strike and all that, and win the 1-1 and all those kinds of things. I just had to go out there and trust my coach, and I trusted what he was calling, and I knew my defense would have my back no matter what. So that's just how I played the game.
Did you talk them into pitching to Anderson before the triple with first base open, or how did that go?
No, we didn't want to give her anything that she could hit, and she just got lucky.
Was the heat an issue or for you today, or did you handle that well?
I thought we handled it pretty well.
Open to anybody, what was something that you guys know you didn't do well today that you do want to change tomorrow before playing against that 12 o'clock game?
I think just taking a breath and trusting ourselves. We know that we put in the work probably more than anybody in the country, and we know that we have nothing holding us back and the potential to go anywhere we want to go as long as we take a step back and take a breath and remember that this is a game we've been playing for 10 plus years, so there's no reason to press just because it's a bigger stage.
Lexi, talk about the big hit. You had a huge postseason last year. Did you think about all that coming into, and then talk about coming through in the clutch or in the sixth inning?
No, I didn't really think about last year's regional. I'm trying to be more present in every game, just in the moment, enjoying it since it's my last year. So this is my favorite time of year. I don't know what it is about regionals, but I just get so relaxed and just ready to play the game. I think it's because we feel the most prepared by the end of the year. I mean, you start preparing for regionals in September, so just felt really calm. I didn't have the best at-bats before I got the hit, and I knew that my team needed me in that moment, and that it didn't need to be a home run. A lot of the times when the moment's that big, you just want to, like, crush the ball and hit a home run. But I knew I just needed to get a base hit, so I just shortened up on the bat and wanted to attack anything that was coming over the plate, and then it ended up working out for me, so that's about it.
Alyssa, about your two-run single, tell us about that.
Same thing as Lexi said, in those big moments, like, every hitter wants to be the hero that hits the home run, but it's more about the team in that situation and just peppering something through the infield just to get the run or, like, runners in scoring position. I know when I got up to bat, I looked up and saw two of our quicker runners. Like, I saw Kara at first specifically, so I was like, okay, if I get a base hit, she's scoring, no big deal. So that was just the main goal instead of focusing on planning on hitting a home run or hitting the gap shot, just solid contact, sweet spot of the bat, that's all you can do.
Did you have, Alyssa, any idea after you saw a signal that she had bobbled it, or did you think it was really close plate to plate?
Honestly, I think that with the jump I got, if she would have caught it, I might have been hosed at second, but I was going. As soon as Lexi hit it, I saw the spin on the ball and that it was going to do a little short hop, and those are really hard to field and make a perfect throw cleanly. So just reading the ball and getting a good jump off the ball is probably what did it that time.
How about the line drive that you caught one pitch after the triple we were talking about? That was a big play in the game, too.
Yeah, just having Summers back. If you have a pitcher like Summer that can keep a team under 2 runs, like almost every single game, then you just got to do what you got to do to have her back, because that's all you can ask of a pitcher. She's not going to be perfect. She can't throw every single pitch like with the perfect spin and the perfect spot and get everybody out. So having her back and just letting her know that we got her, and as long as she keeps the team under 2 runs, we'll take care of the rest. That's all you can do.
Summer, did you have strikeouts on your head after she reached on the interference, or did those just kind of come?
I started the inning with the mindset. I started every inning with the mindset that I'm going at him, and the interference had no effect on me. I just knew I had to get my defense to make plays behind me, and it just so happened that they were strikeouts.
Coach, what's the plan for using, and then Summer as well, what's the plan for using Summer this weekend, and do you have one right now, or you kind of playing by ear?
If we take the field and we play, we're going to start Summer.
And Summer, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm just here to play. I'm just here to help my team any way I can.